Okay, good morning everybody. It is Saturday the 17th of June 2023. You might be able to see, hopefully you can see in the background, the Racecourse Ground, home of Wrexham Football Club. So I've come here this morning, it's just about 10 to 6 in the morning. I've come here nice and early to get some footage and have a little look at the development of the Kop Stand. Last time I was here was the 3rd of June, I think it was, so just over 2 weeks ago. And we had a look at it, and they'd flattened out the surface. They looked like they were relaying the pitch as well. But we had a look at the floodlights as well. So the last floodlights still hadn't been done. So what I'm going to do today, it's a little bit different today. So if any of you watch my other projects that I cover, like Anfield and Bramley-Moore Dock, the Everton Liverpool grounds, then you'll know that I do one video where I'll do a full look round of the site with some music. Then the next video I'll do a bit of a voiceover answering some questions and addressing some things that people have put on the previous video. So today it'll be the one where I get up in the air and do a little voiceover, look at some of the comments and questions that you guys put on my last one as well. So yeah, let's get up and have a look at it. This is the having a look at the Kop development at the Racecourse Ground, home of Wrexham FC. Let's get up there. Right, okay, you'll see we've gone straight up in the air from the car park next door. Not sure what this car park's for. I think it's a university. So I just had a look. So yeah, straight up in the air from this car park. So you can see the Kop Stand is the furthest away from us. Sprinklers on the pitch at the moment. So we'll just take a flight round the front of the stand. Can everybody let me know, was that dragon? Was that dragon always there? It's the first time I've actually noticed it, but yeah, it most likely was. It's the first time I've noticed it on my screen. Anyway. Let's get round to the Kop Stand. Oh right, it's just started raining. That's not ideal. So I will have to be quite quick. Right, so we can see that old floodlight is still there as well. Oh, this rain was not forecast. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to jump into a few questions and comments now whilst we hover over that stand there. It doesn't look like much has happened since I was last here, although yeah, I'm not sure. That's a big dog. So okay, first and foremost, let's go. We've got Michael Donderwinkle, who says, Wrexham is in Wales or not? I am from Holland and I know some people from Wrexham. I work with them in my city. I see them a lot in the pub. So Michael, yes, I can confirm that Wrexham is in Wales 100%. It's in Wales, my friend. So yeah, quick answer there to that one. It is in Wales. Yeah, so right, moving on. So I've got Redcastle GAV78, who says, that's just hardcore fill compacted on the stand area, and for the pitch work they are doing some silt drainage works, replacing soil with sand for better drainage. Okay, so you said that it's hardcore compacted that they've put down here from my last video. The only this top bit does look different though. I don't know if they've made any start there or what. It doesn't look like. And you said they're replacing silt with sand for better drainage. I mean, it does look, the pitch does look quite sandy, doesn't it? Thanks for that. Who was that? Sorry, thank you for that, Redcastle. So moving on, I've got Dylan Thomas. Let's take a look around. Dylan Thomas, who said they had to put hardcore down on the Kop End for the Kings of Leon concert stage last week. It's all going to get ripped out and cleared next week. Well, they've started work on reseeding the pitch. Okay, so we've got one saying reseeding and the one saying they were replacing soil. Sorry, what did I say? Silt. Replacing soil with sand. Is what Redcastle said. Not where did they get silt from. So okay, Dylan, you're saying they've put hardcore down the Kop End for the Kings Leon. It's being replaced. So you said next week, so that would have been like last week. It's been 2 weeks since my last one. But yeah, it just doesn't look like too much has gone on, does it? Right, okay, so we'll move on to the floodlight. So here is the last floodlight. That remains the last old floodlight. So if I take a quick turn around, we'll see the other three. These like cool looking designs, and they're right in the corners as well. I said this on one of my previous videos that they're really close to the pitch, right in the corners. Yet that one's quite close. Yet when I get around to this last one coming up in just a second, right about now, you'll see how far away, if I move a bit back, you'll see how far away from the pitch it is. Anyway, I've got James Jones, who says the last floodlight is on hold due to sulfate levels and water issues because of an adjoining wall in that area. An adjoining wall, okay, James. So must obviously be the car park wall, must it? It's the only wall, obviously, that's really close. Well, there's the only walls, the car park walls, isn't it? Really? Is that the one then, is it, James? So thanks for that, James. I obviously don't know anything about like sulfate levels and adjoining walls and that, but any more info you've got on that, James, would be great. But moving on, I've got Alex Davies, who says the floodlight was left up until the Kings of Leon gigs were finished, as it would have encroached into the turf car park, and they didn't want to close the outside pub while the gig was on, as they'd lose a load of cash. The surface on the Kop End was a temporary surface for the stage, apparently. So yeah, so quite a few people said about this. It was like temporary hardcore they'd put down, and that's so Alex, you're saying they just left it up until the Kings of Leon concert, but that was weeks ago now, and nothing more's been done. So yeah, I could understand it, because yeah, you say about the turf pubs. So if we look down, the turf is just there, and they do have, like, they've got the marquee in the car park. I know they do other things in the car park too, so it would make sense, Alex. It would make sense that the turf didn't want to close it. But yeah, still nothing's been done. Moving on, I've got Green Acres, who says, could it be that the last floodlight hasn't been removed because the new one might get in the way of access to site for the first part of the new stand build or something like that? Well, yeah, Green Acres, I understand, but why would the other one not get in the way? The one at the other corner? And access to the site is over there. If anything, I'd say the old one is going to be more in the way than what the new one, because the new one will be tucked right in the corner, as you see the other new one. So yeah, I don't think so, Green Acres, but not sure. That's why we have these like kind of Q&As, so we can all sorry, fly my face, all put our thoughts in and that, see you know, any ideas, any reasons why. And just another one on this, I've got Stephen Green, who says the last light isn't going up until the new stand is built. I have heard around the town. So okay, that's what you've heard, Stephen. Maybe that'll go on the same as like Greenacres, who said maybe it'd get in the way, so they're not doing it. But okay, but any other info, guys? Any info you have on that, please, would be great. Any info why that last floodlight is, that, you know, the last old floodlight is still standing there, and any info why no work's been done in the last 2 weeks really since I've been here. Although it does look like they have removed some of that well, hardcore we're told, but it does look like some of that's been removed. Okay, so I'm going to bring the drone back down now. Oh, last up before I do, I've got Roberto Tovar, who says, how long does it take to drive from your home in Liverpool to get to Wrexham in Wales? Well, I'm not actually in Liverpool, Roberto. I live in a place just over the River Mersey from Liverpool called the Wirral, and it takes me about 40 minutes to get here, Roberto. Okay, so it's not too bad at all. Okay guys, so get the drone down now and finish off. Okay, so there you go guys, that was having a look at the Kop Stand and the Floodlights as well at the Racecourse Ground, home of Wrexham FC. As I said, it started raining. It's just starting now. It's trying to rain, which wasn't forecast. I didn't have that at all when I looked last night. But yeah, it's not too bad. So yeah, a few different opinions. Some good info there on like the pitch and the Kop Stand of what they had to put down and what they're doing there. But it just doesn't look like much is done. Considering they were due to start work, well, the info I'd read, and that was the 1st of June. Not much has been done. It's starting to rain, so I'm going to finish this quick and get in the car. So yeah, but the floodlight issue as well. A few different things. Who was it that said about the sulphate and water or something like that with the adjoining wall? So that looks most likely. So I think it was James Jones. If you've got more info on that, James, let us know. But the thing about the Kings of Leon concerts makes perfect sense. Everybody who said that makes perfect sense. That they didn't want to do that in that area until the Kings of Leon concert was done. But that was weeks ago now, and it's still up there. So yeah, who knows? Any info? Any info people have? Anything you find out or anything? Drop down below. Any questions or comments or anything down below, guys, and we'll look to address them. Okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. That was the latest update on the Kop development at the Racecourse Ground, home of Wrexham FC. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe. All my info's there, links to my merchandise, my email and my website, all down there, guys. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, please subscribe as well. Please hit that subscribe button, guys, it means a lot. Thank you, take care, bye now.